What are the best and worst parts about quitting your job and going pro? There kind of isn't any boundaries. I feel like I shouldn't have to always be on. So, kind of snowed a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't think we're going to be running outside today. But that's okay. Snow day. Everyone loves a snow day. What better day to answer all your questions? So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to go and run on the treadmill because running is life. And we just spent about 10 minutes actually clearing the drive, which is super impressive because there was a lot of snow on there. So it actually snowed yesterday, about 13 inches. Just a little bit of snow, just about 13 inches. And we actually had some people who came to shovel and clear the drive, which was great. But then last night, it snowed again, about 2 inches. And then the lovely people that cleared the road and put all the snow back on the drive.
Why?
So yeah, we cleared the drive. Teamwork makes the dream work. All of us out there with the shovels really made light work of it. It was freezing cold. My hands are swelling like sausages now. But that means we can get a car out, which means we can go to the gym and we can run on the treadmill, which isn't as nice as running outside, but running is life, right? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go run and then I'm gonna delve into some of your juicy questions. 6 miles done. We got it done. The snow is still coming down. Yeah, it's like the most snow I've seen in my life. Would you ever consider doing an ultra marathon, e.g. UTMB? Yeah, I don't know. My answer to this would have typically been no, but I feel like the more I see of the ultra community, just ultra content, it looks really fun in like a community kind of way. Obviously super painful, and I definitely think that you have to have some kind of a screw loose to do those kind of races. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. Like you just have to have like a next level of mental toughness, which I don't think that everyone has. Whether I have that or not, I don't know. The part of the running world that I'm in now is about sort of how fast you can go for that distance. Obviously, someone has to win an ultra race as well, but I think it's a lot about like just going the distance. So I'm gonna say maybe for now. In the future, at some point, maybe, but I'm talking like distant future when I'm like done with marathon running and running on the track. But I see myself as someone who keeps running till they physically can't, so maybe that'll be a post-professional career kind of endeavor. We'll see. So, hands up if it's 4 p.m. and you were supposed to film a Q&A video all day today and you haven't filmed anything since you were at the gym 5 hours ago and you have been doing nothing but filming all day. Nothing but filming, everything but filming. That's me. God, I'm just so productive sometimes. I shock myself. Yeah. Anyway, here we are, finishing the rest of the Q&A video and rambling. So I'm gonna rattle through some questions right now. Did you bring Daniel, or did he stay home minding the cats? Sadly, Daniel's at home. He gets to live vicariously through me when I send him all the footage home to edit the videos and turn my abysmal attempt at filming stuff into pretty cool videos. It's mostly him, I must say. Yeah, Daniel's at home with the cats. Love you. This question just says running shoes, ? Yes. No. Yes? So I think what this is getting at is what running shoes do you wear / running shoe rotation, which I've been asked to do so many times. Fine, I will tell you what shoes are on my feet, when and why. First up, we have the New Balance 1080s. These are my mileage shoes, pretty much what I do all my easy running in. These bad boys. And I have 2 pairs of these out here with me. These are my dark pair that I haven't actually worn as much. I've also got these slightly different, they're basically the same shoe, but I've got these white, off-white ones with me that are also 1080s, but they are water resistant. I've been wearing these for most of my runs, and they stay pretty clean because of the waterproofy bit. So those are 1080s. Those are my favorite shoes to put on and run out the door. I didn't bring with me the Fresh Foam Moors, which are a slightly more chunky, more cushioned shoe, and I occasionally wear those back home just when I feel like mixing it up for an easy run once a week. And then there's also the Fresh Foam Hierro. I think that's how you pronounce pronounce it? Hero. Look a little bit like the 1080, but they're basically the trail version. And I also really wish I brought those with me because it's slippy and snowy outside. Again, I'll wear them once-ish a week, maybe less, if I'm going on the trails or it's super muddy and I just feel like I need a bit more grip. So those are easy runs, I guess. Then we move on to the fast stuff. These are the Rebels, Fuel Cell Rebels. They've got the squishy squish foam, and I'll wear them for track work when I don't want to be wearing carbon because there's no carbon in these shoes. They're just like a nice traditional flat but super cushioned. Really nice shoe. Then my carbon shoe of choice at the moment is the SC Elite V3. I've done 3 sessions in these, not that much, but I wanted to bring a shoe that wasn't super worn out with me. I've been mostly wearing the V2s. That's the RC Elite V2s. Back home, I've got a purple pair and a white pair, and I tend to do most of my sessions in those. Occasionally I'll wear the V1s, which have this nice little grippy, I don't know why I'm doing this, have a nice little grippy bit on the bottom. Just if it's slippy or muddy, then it's good to wear those. But I love these shoes. More aggressive than the V2s, in my opinion. Also got more cushioning, a little bit of a rocker. That really suits me. And yeah, they're a really fast shoe. Obviously they've got that carbon plate in there, so no squish in those. These will be what I wear for all my road races coming up. I've got a 10K in March, got a marathon at some point. I will be wearing these. That's it. Oh, no it's not.
What are those?
These are my Quacks. These are what I wear for any kind of easy mileage, walking around the house, going to the store, just generally being a absolute fashion icon, and sport mode. Need I say more? All right, my feet are hurting. I was sitting on my feet on the bed, bad posture. We're gonna stand up, move around, and do some quick fire questions. At what age did you first run a 5K in under 20 minutes? 2015, 1802. First 5K I ever ran on the track, completely on my own. That was horrible. Hated every second of it. 4th of July, 2015. There you go. Have you ever used beetroot juice to enhance your athletic performance? Yes and no. Have tried beetroot juice. Not sure if I'm convinced. Tastes quite disgusting, but did used to routinely drink it. I don't anymore, and I have run faster since, so the jury's still out. I might try some beetroot again soon. How was your breathing during your first run in Flagstaff? Heavy. Ever lost a toenail while running? Not yet. You know, it is on my bucket list. I'm going to try my best to bring you the toenail losing content this year. Will you race at all indoors? If you'd asked me that a week ago, the answer would have been no. The answer now is not no, but it's also not a hard yes. So stay tuned. Favorite type of soup? French onion with a little cheesy bread globule thing in the middle. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite questions because I don't understand. What words of advice would you give people not willing to run? Don't do it. You don't have to run, okay? I know, it's shocking. You can do whatever you want. If you want to go rock climbing, you want to throw darts, take up curling, you do you. If you're not willing to run, I really wouldn't force yourself. It's probably not going to be enjoyable. If you think you might like it, give it a try, but honestly, it's fine. You just don't do it. Opinion on compression socks? Question mark. I don't get it. I thought we were friends. Like, she just literally stands there staring at me as if to say like, oh, why aren't you wearing me? I'm good for your calves. And I'm just like, excuse me, sis, but I know what's best for my calves. If I want to put you on, I will put you on. Don't look at me being all entitled every day. I know that our relationship hasn't been consistent, but there's no need to get so sassy with me. Do you know what I mean? I think we've just kind of fallen out. My opinion of her has just changed, and I think the relationship's gonna need some work, if I'm honest. It's time to do some snow shoveling. I tell you what, guys, it's no joke, this. There's snow.
Is this like snow? Is this for snow? Is this I know?
back to the questions. Taking a breather. Does your nutrition change whilst at altitude? Kind of, not really. I guess you eat more at...
Snow shoveling, you need to eat at least 500 calories more.
What she said. I think I have been eating slightly more at altitude. And I think you kind of need it because it's tiring. It's f***ing hard work. A little bit, yes, I'm eating slightly more food. I'm also eating weird foods that I would not eat at home. Like, what foods can you not get at home you get out here? Strawberry Philadelphia.
What can't you get?
Strawberry Philadelphia.
You can't get. What can't you get, Yippee?
Dutch bread.
Dutch bread, sprinkles. What's it called?
Yeah, but like, what foods can you eat out here that you
You
can't eat
can
back
eat
home?
chicken. You can eat
Peanut butter with
Oh,
jelly.
you can't eat chicken because it's so expensive.
Yeah, that's true. It's so
what
true.
can you eat that you can't? I'm looking forward to a breakfast burrito.
I feel like
Be
I've
better
been
out
eating
here.
more snacks.
Yes, you need a snack. Plus, you're just sitting about,
Yeah.
so you want a snack. What have I
And
had?
drinking lots.
You need to
Drinking
hydrate.
lots, maybe more.
More. I'd say more.
So kind of, yeah. Kind of
It's all
know.
the same. It's America. It's not like we're in Timbuktu.
I also had a question that was specifically...
No, I'm not single. Sorry. What's your favorite food? Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Who's your favorite team member?
Me.
Yippee-ki-yay.
But that's
Here you go.
hard. Go.
Is Kira McGeehan over training in Flagstaff with you? Be interested to see her in some of your videos, Philly. Loving the content and video production recently.
So
No,
I
she's not. She's actually not here.
I incur a very high fee, you see, and Philly has to give me some
true.
treats.
It's like a kilo of peanut butter M&Ms
yes.
per minute.
Yeah, that's it. It's just a rate that I
It gets
demand.
expensive.
Really.
Ticking these off.
We're gonna build a snowman, okay?
Do you want to build a snowman? Yes. Yes, I do. You guys are obsessed with Daniel. Next question. Where's your boyfriend?
We left them all at home.
Was clearly not here.
We left them at home. They're all forming.
He's in his cage with his computer, 2 cats, a little tray, and a little bowl of water, and a few snacks.
It's too noisy.
Will you be doing the National Cross Country Championships? No, my cross country career it's either over or it's on a very long pause. But I will be there in a different capacity. Maybe commentating on the races? Maybe. Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I won't. No, I'm joking, I will be there. I'm commentating. Do you have a new coach or still the past one? Well, I don't know if the past one is the right terminology, but I've had the same coach for the last 2.5 years, coached by Helen Clitheroe. She is the head coach of the team. She started coaching me halfway through lockdown. Yeah, haven't changed. It's been quite an easy transition into the new coaching setup because it's not a new coaching setup. She's still my coach and will be for a very long time, I hope. She's a cracking coach and was a cracking athlete in her day as well. Still can give us a run for our money. If still can give us a run for our money. She's still fast. It's Wednesday. And I started filming this video on Sunday. These things happen. We can't always get as much done as we planned to do. Good news is, it's stopped snowing. There is just still a little bit of snow on the ground. Here and there, there's a little bit over there, a little bit there. Trust us to come to Flagstaff the year that they get record snowfall in 24 hours. Ever. Yesterday evening, it said 30 inches had fallen in Flagstaff since Saturday. And then we got some more overnight. So I'm going to say it's like 32, 33. But the good news is, for now anyway, it has stopped. And I'm hoping it's going to stay that way. And I'm going to finish the Q&A video because there's loads of questions I still haven't answered. Lucky for you, I'm going to do it. I'm going to answer them. Stay. Nice bin. Whoa. Snow just fell off the tree. That gave me a fright. This is a quick one. 1 year at the top of the sport or 10 years at the top domestically. So I'm assuming you mean top of the sport as in world record holder, Olympic champion for 1 year, or 10 years at the top domestically, i.e. British champion, fastest in the UK for 10 years. I'm gonna go for top of the sport, period, for a year, and nearly at the top for the rest of the time. I'm expecting that one, weren't you? It's a trick question. You can be still almost at the top. I'll be second in the UK to Paula Radcliffe if she was still running. Still pretty fast. Yeah, that's a stupid question. What are the best and worst parts about quitting your job and going pro? Well, I'm about a month in, if that. So at the moment, I mean, this is pretty cool. I'm just chilling in literal Narnia. No, the best parts are the freedom, definitely. The freedom to go on a training camp, do what I want, kind of when I want, within reason. Obviously I'm prioritizing training, but I don't have to be chained to a desk at like really rigid, traditional times of day. And the only downside that I've noticed so far, that is that the flip side of not having that kind of rigid structure of a 9 to 5 means that the work that I do to earn money, which is making videos, coaching athletes, there kind of isn't any boundaries at the moment. I need to set some, but if I feel like doing work at 11 o'clock at night, I can do that. If I can't sleep, I can do work at 6 in the morning, but I feel like I shouldn't feel like I have to always be on, like always checking my phone, always ready to film stuff. I think it's good to have boundaries, so I think that could be a downside. Did you bring protein powders with you? Yes, I brought my chocolate OTE soy protein powder with me, which tastes delicious. Will you explore more parkruns in Manchester when you're back from the States? Yes. When is your next race? I'm not sure, is the honest answer. The next race that is in the calendar is Trafford 10K on the 5th of March, but I would like to do a race in February because I have not raced since Leeds Abbey Dash, which was in November? It was ages ago. So I feel like I want to run well at Trafford 10K, but to do that, I want to have a race beforehand to kind of bust the rust, so to speak. So I'll do something in February, TBC. What's the funniest / weirdest things Americans say? Quite a sweeping question. Can't say I've met all Americans. Things that I find strange is that certain food products or vegetables have different names out here. You got the aubergine versus the eggplant, the courgette versus the zucchini, and one I remembered yesterday, rocket, which they called arugula, which I've forgotten that one. I don't know, things are just different, depends where you are. I feel like, to be honest, we say more weird things. Or maybe that's just because I'm here. Like, I'll say something and someone who is American will be like, huh? You said what? But that's more the accent. I think I was picking up a plant, like a house plant, when I lived in Eugene, and I literally had to repeat myself 3 times and then cave and say, please could you put the plant through first, because she couldn't understand me. The plant. It's just accents. I love accents, if you hadn't noticed. I think they are great. All the more diversity, the better, in my opinion. Right, I'm gonna start walking back because I am paranoid that people are gonna leave for the gym without me because it's cross-training day and gym day and I don't wanna miss out on all the fun. So let's see how many questions I can answer on my walk back up this snowy road. Will you be running the night of the 10K PBs again? Yes, at some point. However, I don't think I'll be doing it this year because I am likely to have a clash or a race that falls very soon to the night of the 10K PBs, which would mean it would not be smart for me to do it. A few clues in there, not saying anything yet, but sadly no. If I'm in the country, if I'm in the vicinity, I will be there to spectate, if nothing else, because it's an absolute blast. This question just says, next marathon, ? Wouldn't you love to know? That's for me to know, and for you to find out soonish. I'll probably tell you in February. You have to wait and see. This is a good one. What are you enjoying most and least about being back in the US? And is this your first time back in the US since being at the University of Oregon? Yes, it is. Haven't been in America since I lived in Eugene, which was back in December 2019 when I came home. What am I enjoying most? Probably the snacks. They've got some good snacks out here. I'm going to be filling my suitcase with peanut butter M&Ms and different flavour Oreos. Just random stuff that I like to eat. I'm out here, mostly sweets. Got to spread them out over a long period of time, make them last. I'm enjoying just being in a different place. I have never been to Flagstaff and it's a really unique place. I'm enjoying being here and meeting new people. I always find it strange but interesting how things are just different in different places. Everything seems to be just bigger in America. The glasses are bigger, the portions are bigger, the stores are bigger, the car parks are bigger, the cars are bigger. Everything is big because it's America. And what am I enjoying least? I wouldn't say there's anything like I dislike about my time here. I think I just miss being close and feeling close to my family. I'm missing Daniel. Daniel's not here. The time difference is a little bit annoying because I only have the morning until 2 or 3 p.m. to talk to my family and call them back home. And I tend to be busy in the morning training out here, so that can be difficult. And yeah, my granddad's not been very well whilst I've been out here, and it's really difficult knowing that I'm, thousands of miles away if anything were to happen, and you can't just pop back and see people. So that's difficult, but that's nothing on America. That's just the location. And we're back at Snow Cave, the tavern we are staying at whilst we're out here. Those are all the questions I had time to answer for now. Sorry if I didn't answer yours. Send it in next time. I'll do another one of these. Love the grind.